The 2004 Ferrari 575M Maranello is just the latest in a long line of 12-cylinder Ferraris that stretches back to the late 1940s. Each one a superb example of the automaker's art. Like the 550 before it, the 2004 575M is a striking front-engine, long-hood coupe that takes the elements of a grand touring car to its styling and performance limits. That aggression is reinforced by an exquisite 5.75-liter dual overhead cam 48-valve V12 engine, which produces a stunning 515 horsepower and 435 pound-feet of torque. It's a larger, heavily upgraded version of the previous 550 65-degree V12 with new intake pistons, cams, and computer. Its engine controls are linked to an F1 6-speed manual gearbox with an electric hydraulic clutch. With no clutch pedal, shifts are lightningly quick through paddle shifters mounted behind the steering wheel. There are normal and sport shift modes. Prior to the 575M, the F1 system had not been used on a V12 road car. The rear-mounted unit gives the 575 a perfect 50-50 weight distribution. This trick gearbox also has an automatic mode for more leisurely driving and an electronic reverse function. Power is put to the ground through a limited slip differential and into our car's special order 19-inch split rim alloy wheels with tire pressure sensors wearing wide ZR-rated rubber. Wheel movement is controlled by computerized suspension damping with both sport and comfort settings. Put the hammer down and this prancing horse gallops to 60 in only 4.1 seconds. The quarter mile flashes by in 12.5 seconds at 117 miles per hour. Power delivery is exhilarating, punching you into the seat from idle to redline, and the sound is that glorious roar that only a Ferrari V12 can make. While better than previous Ferrari F1 transmissions, upshifts are still a bit harsh, with a noticeable delay between gears. The latest F1 system on the Enzo is considerably smoother. Fortunately, when hammering through the turns of Georgia's Roebling Road Raceway in our 575M, we could just ride the wave of torque. Downshifts for tight corners are trouble-free, with the computer seamlessly matching gears to engine speed. In those corners, the 575 displays impressive balance and tons of grip. Even with all that power, anti-skid and traction control keep the tail in line. There is more body roll than its smaller stablemates, even after switching the self-leveling suspension from comfort to sport. Still, the 3,815-pound 575M is one of the most predictable, forgiving chassis in Ferrari's history. The brakes are big disc all around, with the fronts measuring a full 13 inches. Stops averaged a rock-solid 122 feet from 60, thanks to efficient ABS and grippy Ferrari pads. Braking from higher speeds was just as solid. Few cars get up to speed and back down again so quickly. On public pavement, the soft suspension and highly flexible powertrain make the 575M effortless as a daily driver. From back roads to interstate, the 575 adapts without complaint. But there's still more to the 575M Maranello than just grace and speed. It also features the most inviting Ferrari cockpit that we've ever seen. Fit and finish are first rate, much better than the 550 we tested a few years ago. The dash layout is generally quite sensible, with a radio facing up from the console, the only holdover of Ferrari's once oddball ergonomics. Our test car seats are the optional carbon shell racing design. It grips you like a hungry shark in fast corners, but delivers high levels of support even on long drives. If there's space in your garage for a 575M, you probably already have guessed that it will clear out a sizable part of your bank account. Base price is a sky-high $234,639. With option, our test car carried a heart-stopping $243,872 window sticker. The sound, the feel, the power, and the style are all like nothing else on the road. That's what makes the 2004 Ferrari 575M Maranello such a blast, and why some very well-off enthusiasts feel that if it's not a V12 Ferrari, it's just not a sports car.
and it generates its own independent price, and you either balance the two together and say that you're willing to step up and pay it for that car, or you settle for a lesser performance car for half the price.